everything's done. At least it's shaped now. So I thought I'd take a second and just show you what we got. We got the left shoulder belt. Goes there. We have the right shoulder belt. That one goes here. We have the two chest pieces, which have now been shaped, so they'll actually look proper. And then I have my belly plate, which actually has been shaped. Now I shaped mine a little bit looser because, well, everybody's got the gut I have, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do is take a quick second. I'm going to duct tape this all to me so you get a chance to see what it looks like actually on the person, and then we'll talk about the next step, which is prepping to paint. Thanks. Okay, so here it is. This is called the test fitting phase, as we like to call it. We call it the test fitting because I'm just checking to make sure that at least the sizes are right, which this size is actually a little small for me, believe it or not. I have bigger plates, and it's definitely not for me because you can see there's gaps here and things that aren't quite right. So if it were for me, I would actually be shaping it again. I'd go back to the drawing board. I mean, my shoulder belt's pretty good. Chest is definitely a little off, and so is my belly plate. But again, I sized this for somebody who's not as girthy as I am. Just to show you what I did for the actual test, I put duct tape on the back. You just double it over, put it on the back, and slap it on. So you don't need a vest yet in order to get this done. Your next step, in order to get ready for painting, and I highly suggest two things: a high quality primer. This is what I've learned over the years. So you use a high quality primer, and then you can use as cheap a paint as you want. So if you use good primer and cheap paint, that's the best way to paint with. Before you paint your armor, you want to make sure that you take a nice light, like 100 grit sandpaper, and sandpaper down the entire front side of this, so that you get a nice, even kind of grain to it, because in order to sand this, the paint has to be able to grip. Well, it's not going to grip this plastic, so you have to sand it. And I highly suggest there's a glossy side to every trash can. Leave that on the inside because you're not going to want to paint that because the paint won't stick to it anyway. So that's our basic gist for armor building. This is a test fit. This gives you the starting steps. Over the years, we plan on at least showing you guys later on how to take things like the Hasbro Boba Fett helmet, now it's on the table over there, and taking that and modding it so that you can use it as a Mandalorian Merc helmet. We have a lot of steps and a lot of things we can show you in the future to help you become the best Mando that you can be. Thanks for watching.